So one of the things that we have managed to figure out is that not everyone can manage to buy land or to buy a house in urban areas. So now people are leaving urban areas, going to the rural areas, thinking they can afford the rural areas. But to tell you what, a lot of people are coming here on social media whistling about going to stay in rural areas, but there is a hidden cost. There is a lot of things that can cost you whilst you stay in rural areas, that you end up thinking that staying in urban area was better. There are a lot of things, a lot of factors that can affect you there, but only that people are not talking about those ones, and those ones who are already facing them, they are not yet revealing those factors, these things that will affect you if you just move to rural areas without proper planning, without proper strategizing. So I need to give you these tips, these costs. I need to review these costs so that they can be beneficial to you before you move to the rural area, before you plan to move to the rural area, before you plan to buy the suburb land. So let's move on to number one. Number one, there is a cost of transport. Like, transport is very costly. When you go and stay in rural areas, you will walk from your house to the bus stop for maybe 5 kilometers. Just a walk, just to the bus stop, just for you to go and board a bus or whatever. You will walk for 5 kilometers. And are you prepared to walk 5 kilometers? So you need to strategize. You need to have a certain thing, a certain strategy, a certain system that can help you not to walk those 5 kilometers. So all these things people are not calculating before they move to the rural areas. They're just buying suburb land, saying, I'm gonna stay there. But us who have been staying in the rural areas from birth, we know how life is in rural areas. We know how costing it is and how hard it is. So that's why I'm here to tell you my experience of staying in rural areas and how it was and how hard it was. It's not easy to go to the bus stop 5 kilometers, come back 5 kilometers. That's 10 kilometers a walk. Also went out town, there are dust roads in the rural areas. It's dust everywhere. If you walk from your house those 5 kilometers, you're gonna get to the bus stop dirty, sweating a lot, and that's the cost. Like, the transport cost is so high. Even when you are paying transport now, you are going somewhere, and then you get to the bus stop, now you're going somewhere, and the taxi is gonna charge you a lot of money, less transport. So obviously you're gonna get exploited. And besides being exploited, if you stay in Kwamreo or Dawenda Warare, obviously you charge you $7, $10. It's a lot of money. Then munaruba mabuka rupinda town dollar. So that's how it is. That's the transport cost that I'm talking about. So you need to strategize. You need to have a system. You need to have something that can help you not to be affected, that can help you not to be affected by these walking distances and the roads and so on. So you need to have a system. On the transport cost, I think the only way that you can solve this is to buy a bakkie, what we call it, a pickup. To buy a pickup that can sustain you, a car that can sustain you or through the dust roads, the potholes and so on, because the roads are so bad in the rural areas, obviously, and you need a strong car. So you need to buy a strong car before you start to stay in rural areas. If you can't afford, you can't afford, but I think that's the best thing that you can do to solve this problem. So the other problem that you face when you get to the rural areas, problems. And the number two, there is a high limited access of to goods and services. Why? The goods and services they are limited in a way that most of the goods, they come from the urban areas. Even the services, they usually come from the urban areas. Like, let's talk of plumbers. Most of these services are being traded in the urban areas. So obviously when you look for a plumber, you get a plumber from the urban area. So when you try and give him a job in a rural area, obviously he's going to charge you a transport cost. It's going to cost you more, and obviously he might even exploit you, knowing that you are not even aware of how the rates are going and how the system really works, because you are staying far away, so obviously you're a bit behind of whatever happening in the urban areas and whatever happening within the trade. So obviously they can exploit you. So there is a high limited access to the services and also to the goods. To get only one shop within 5 kilometers. You can only see a one shop within 5 kilometers. One shop within 5 kilometers radius. So that means that shop is gonna exploit you, gonna charge you maybe thrice the original price, and you end up buying. Why? Because that's the only shop that is around. So there's high price exploitation to the villagers or whoever staying there. People are buying things at higher cost. Why? Because they just decided to stay in rural areas. I think the only way to solve this is to buy goods in bulk. So buy your things in bulk, and then when you need the service, you need to have reliable companies that you deal with, and I think that's the only way that you can solve this, because it's not easy to be in rural areas and then you have a faulty fridge, a faulty refrigerator, and then you need it to be sorted, and then you get someone who can fix a refrigerator in the rurals. It's very hard. Obviously you get that one in urban areas, so it's tight. It's not easy to stay there. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, healthcare services. Guys, healthcare services. A lot of people are even dying in rural areas because they are failing to access the right healthcare, the right facilities. In most of the rural areas, especially here in Zimbabwe, there are clinics, there are no hospitals. So clinics offers a low health facility. So obviously you get poor service, and also you might not get certain services within a clinic because it's a small facility. So when you are very ill or when you are so sick, you need to get to a hospital, and hospitals usually they are far away. And to solve this, you can have a private hospital, a medical aid, and so on, but it's not easy also when you are staying in urban areas, in rural areas, because when you need an emergency ambulance, and then it will take maybe 2 hours to reach you. Why? Because you are staying far from the urban area. So that's another problem that you can face when you're staying in rural areas. So I'm just outlining this one so that you can see how you're gonna say there, and you can strategize well knowing these points, guys. So let's move on to number 4, the last one, lifestyle cost. So the lifestyle cost is more like, let's talk of internet, slow internet. There is slow internet in the rural areas. It's really slow, and you can't even you reach to some areas that you can even fail to use body. They will tell you only telescope can work here. So it's not easy as you think. And obviously to solve those problems, you can install now we have Wi-Fi's, but the best Wi-Fi I think right now is Starlink. So you can install Starlink and to solve this. So all these strategies, all these things, you have to sort it before you get there, because when you get there, it's gonna be a problem. Let's move on to the other one, that is security. There's no much security in rural areas, but there's also less crime in rural areas. But anyway, there's less security in rural areas. Like there's a certain culture unotopinda iri mairi iwewe ndio watu vulnerable, and you also need to change to their own culture, to their ways of living, to their values. In every community, every village, there's a way of living that they live. There's a way of living that they do value, and some morals that they keep. So obviously you can't just go there and start to behave your own way. So you need also to blend, and to blend, that means you're gonna end up compromising your own values and your own principles also. So it's costing also to your side. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please keep on subscribing. I've reached my first 100 views, and thank you so much. I'm so happy. Keep on loving this channel.